Massive and mysterious, the Cheops Pyramid has existed for 4,500 years. The largest of 3 pyramids near Cairo, beyond the suburbs of Gizeh. Completed around 2590 BC, Pharaoh Khufu, which in Greek is Cheops, took 22 years to construct this huge monument on the edge of the desert. Two kings of another dynasty, Khephren and Mykerinos, also had their pyramids here. Thus, one of the world's most famous and fascinating structures was created. The Egyptian pharaohs believed that they were living gods that would one day depart this life and unite with other deities. Most notably with the sun god Ra, who each day rode through the heavens on his blazing bark of 1,000,000 years, and during the night journeyed into the perilous darkness of Hades. In preparation for the afterlife, the kings built eternal residences on the edge of the desert, between the life-sustaining Nile and the western horizon, over which each evening the sun went down. Although lacking the technology of today, amazingly, the pyramids were constructed with great architectural and astronomical precision. At a height of 128 meters, the Cheops Pyramid consists of more than 2.5 million limestone blocks, each one with an average weight of 2.5 tons. The Sphinx has always been a symbol of mystique. Pharaoh Khephren had it built, and its head is probably a portrait of the pharaoh. A prone lion with a human head. The Sphinx was carved from a single rock and measures 21 meters high and 74 meters long. At its widest point, the face is 4.2 meters wide. Unfortunately, the nose was destroyed by Mameluke soldiers. Originally, the Sphinx was probably covered with plaster and then painted, but its actual purpose remains unknown. Perhaps it was a guard for the City of Death. Egypt's most well-preserved pyramid is indeed an impressive monument. Originally, these houses of death were palaces that contained staterooms and storage areas. Around stood small grave dwellings for the courtiers who served the pharaoh, who also had passed away. Only later followed the construction of the pyramid. From a distance, the three main pyramids appear as sharply edged mountains, whose outlines are best seen in the twilight of dusk. Tranquility and sacred reverence fill the air. And suddenly, the pyramids and the Sphinx shine out in a colourful and majestic splendour. A fantastic spectacle in the desert. The land of the pharaohs has been described as very long and extremely narrow. The ancient Egyptians created a highly developed and mysterious culture on the banks of the Nile. Throughout their existence, the remains of this ancient culture have been saved from destruction by the dry Egyptian climate, thus allowing us to appreciate their magnificence even today. An estimated 4,000 stonecutters, labourers, and probably tens of thousands of further workers helped to create these monuments while the banks of the Nile overflowed. The Pyramid of Pharaoh Cheops is the most extraordinary tomb of all time, the tomb of a living god, the most wonderful of the 7 world wonders of antiquity.